Hey, I hope you are a prostitute, because I am looking for a good time.
Excuse me, but I am an escort, not a prostitute.
Okay, but what is the difference? I am confused.
Escorts provide an entire dating experience. Besides just sex, they offer in-depth conversation and personal company as well. Also, we escorts expect a certain level of respect from our clients. We provide a service, and there is a level of professionalism that is required. According to Jacqueline, mj30clay, and Street, Making a Place for Escort Work, a case study, which was published in the Journal of Sex Research, escorts work out of an agency, while prostitutes work for a pimp.
Wow, I could not believe that this is legal in the United States.
Actually, according to Making a Place for Escort Work, it is only legal in Nevada. However, it is easily accessible in Canada. This article focuses on how many Americans will cross the border to go to escorts. The Canadian lawmakers are trying to make this more difficult. This article also focuses on how sex workers are stigmatized by society. We want to be treated like people, not as objects. People separate our businesses from mainstream society, so these transactions are usually seen as immoral and sinful. Like I say, we provide a business, nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, but I have heard about many people getting escort services in the United States. How do the escorts stay in business?
According to http://dating.com/escort-resources Top 11 Strategies for Escorts to Stay Out of Legal Trouble.do, escorts know the law very well and know how to get around it. They will say that the client is paying for a massage, but then the sex is free. Also, they can make the client give them a donation, and then the actual deed is not being paid for. Also, an escort will always say something like, "Shall we get comfortable?" which will protect them from a cop sting. This helps the escort to be sure that her client is not a cop. The nature of their work makes it hard for escorts to have independent, guaranteed rights when it comes to work, such as health plans and so on. According to Gregor Gall, who wrote Sex Worker Collective Organization, Between Advocacy Group and Labor Union, which was published in the Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion, an international journal, when the workers at the Lustulata created the Sex Workers Union, this did not apply to actual sex workers, such as prostitutes and escorts. These women and men can face many dangers while on the job, and many workers feel that they are entitled to health insurance and so on. The people who do this kind of work do it only because they need a job. This kind of industry is known as the world's oldest profession, yet they have no rights. This article focused on real sex workers all over the world and how they are trying to get equal rights and job benefits.
They should have these rights, because just like every other worker in the world, they are providing a service.
Right.
I almost forgot to ask, are escorts simply restricted to women?
Absolutely not. According to Edna D. Salomon, the homosexual escort agency, Deviant's disavowal, taken from the British Journal of Sociology, the homosexual escort services are usually just another option of just one escort service. This allows the customer to not disclose their sexuality. When they go into the escort service, no one knows if they want a heterosexual or homosexual escort. This was taken from an escort service in London, showing that escort services are present everywhere in the world and are not just a Western creation.
I see. So what should I do to make an escort more comfortable so that we both have a good time?
The best thing to do is treat me like you would any other date. People often forget that this is a business. We do this for the money. Make an escort feel like she is special, and be interested in what she has to say. It even states on the San Diego Escort website that a woman's hottest sex organ is her mind, and if she likes you and you treat her with respect, the sex will be more involved and personal.
Should I go and look at the laws and rules, too?
Absolutely. It is very important that the client knows the laws as well so that they can both understand what needs to happen to ensure a transaction free of police.
So how much does it cost for an escort?
Everything varies. The type of sex you receive can determine the price, as well as the type of escort you can receive. Each woman will have a different cost.
Wow, I had no idea that escorts were so different than regular sex workers. Tell me, every escort is completely confidential, right? I wouldn't want my wife to find out.
All escorts protect the privacy of their clients. If they didn't, they would no longer have a business.
Fantastic. So how about we have sex now?
Got you. I am employed by your wife to find out if you are cheating, and now I have my evidence. I have a feeling that this will be a huge media scandal and will probably ruin your career. Bye now.